let's get him, I guess.
His men are just like, "You hear something? I'm not sure. I can't hear you over the yelling." The guy goes,
Uh,
"Okay."
I rush him and try and
Yep.
put a hand over his mouth basically to shut him up.
Give me a grapple roll. Lower is better.
Yep. I rush him as well.
Give me a grapple roll. Roll lower is better. Now, if you guys
No.
fail, oh, okay. Right. Freddy grabs him, and there's a window behind the desk.
I also rush in to grab him.
Right. P, give me a strength roll. You're trying to prevent 3 of them from accidentally falling out the window with this guy.
Crit? Wow.
Okay, you're just holding them going, nobody falls out the window on my watch. And
I got this. I got this right here. Yep, no problem.
Right, you reel them back in like, got me at Marlin. And don't forget to put checks next to your successes. And between all the bodies on this guy, you managed to shut him. He's still struggling. But yeah, you didn't go. If it had just been those two, they may have grabbed him and just gone out the window with him and done a nice 1-story plus fall. But with you, no. So yeah, he's not subdued, but he is grabbed the shit out of.
Okay.
He struggles wildly.
I will quietly say, grab the briefcase.
He struggles some more. He's trying to yell, but P has his hand over his mouth and enough strength that he could maybe crush his skull like grape.
I just pull out my gun and point it at his head and go,
Give me an intimidate roll.
I like intimidating people.
Yeah, I've noticed.
He gets real still and real afraid.
Nice.
Can I sleeper hold him?
Give me a new grapple roll. If you can make it, you can do it. You begin molesting his head. He gets more scared because he thinks it's going to be some weird sex shit coming up.
I'll go, while they're doing that, I'll go get the briefcase.
There it is. You can pick it up. Feels light.
Alright,
He continues molesting the guy's face and shit, stroking his cheek gently. The guy looks uncomfortable. Give me an empathy roll, you two, on Freddy. He's watching like, do it now. And you guys are like, Freddy. He's just in there smiling at you. Like, yeah, you both Eiffel Tower his ass. That kind
I
of
just
look.
went patiently with the briefcase.
He just stands there watching. The guy looks absolutely terrified. Oh, that's the warm smell of urine in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you can just knock him out.
Would you like a little help with subduing?
The sleeper hold's not really working.
Mm-hmm.
Vulcan neck bench?
Actually, I've got something close to that. So that was what I was thinking, actually. It's not Vulcan neck.
Are you going to go for a blood choke?
Nope.
Oh.
I'm going to strike him.
Yes, I concur.
Oh, you begin beating him for stun damage.
No, I'm going to hit him once, and he's going to fall down into a pile of goo.
Unfortunately,
Pressure point.
Yeah, unfortunately, pressure points and shit, simple system. Remember, bigger weapons, better. In real life, this is not the case, simple system. So you may have to literally beat him for a while.
Just beat him. You'll
feel better.
I can always crit and you'll knock him out, right?
I don't even know if a crit will do enough damage because you
just walk
don't
over
have
and start
strength.
kicking him in the head.
Mm-hmm.
You wish you had your boots on.
Yeah, it's a D3 normally, right?
Yes. With martial arts, it goes up to a D4. If you got crit, it'd be 2d4. But since if P wishes to continue holding the guy, even though he's not really choking him out, then you guys are definitely at the plus 30 to hit. And the guy can't really do anything about it. So you just begin slowly beating him to death. Hopefully,
Yeah,
you
or
won't
I could try choking him out. That might be quicker. So
you're not really sure. He'll be. Freddie just seems intent on a good kicking. You think he may have some English in him. Possibly he was a rugby player at some point.
All right. Well, I'll start beating on him and see what happens.
Sure, go for it.
All right.
He says.
How many rolls do you want here, Logan? Because eventually we're going to knock him out.
Yeah, eventually you guys. Well, I just wanted to be sure if anybody accidentally kills him.
Okay.
Because that's cold-blooded killing. Beating him into unconsciousness, I'd say no problem at all. You're completely comfortable with that. But killing is wrong.
It's not that hard.
There's my unarmed roll, and
Martial arts. Plus, they get checks in their skills and shit, which they want.
yeah. Does strength help any with this?
Only if you have an 80 or better.
Mm-hmm. And I don't. So
Okay, you will
anyway.
eventually. So D4. Good luck.
Hey, can I give him a karate chop to the head while I still remain grappled?
Yeah, sure. Why not? This guy's no kind of fighter. He's up to 5. Go ahead and give me an unarmed and then martial arts.
If you want martial arts, you don't have to. But yeah.
So do your D4. This may do it.
7.
I'm in so much pain. He says. As you can see, it definitely takes a while to fucking pulverize.
Who wants to devour him?
Do you want to give him another kick, Freddie?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Yep, I think we can go another round.
Yep, go another round. Everybody just continues slowly beating this old guy.
Yeah.
At your plus 30 to hit, you definitely made it. At your plus 30 to hit, you also made it. Beating people when they're laying down is much easier.
Oh, shit.
And that's a crit from Freddie. That's kind of what I was waiting for.
That's a crit.
Yeah. And you normally do D4,
D6.
D6, so that's 2D6 from Freddie.
Hey, Freddie, let me trade a card to you.
Could you go ahead and give me your damage roll real quick?
Yeah, let me trade a card to Freddie real quick because I think he's going to need this.
That card doesn't work that way. It's on yourself.
Oh, well, can I trade it to the bad guy?
He has no cards to trade you, unfortunately.
Yep.
Okay, and how much total is that, Freddie?
From before, it's 7 plus my 9 plus another 3.
So 19.
19.
Okay, and were you wanting to karate chop this guy also real quick during the same round that they're giving him a good kicking and more karate chops?
Can I do something like withhold it until I see what damage they've done before I just, I don't want to kick them over the edge, if you know what I mean?
Nah, everybody's just beating on him right now. This is what we call a good old-fashioned beating.
Yeah, you can wait if you don't want to join in.
Yeah, you could wait till next round if you don't want to join in this round. Nah, he's into it. He says, let's fucking do this. Fortunately, fails his martial arts. Okay. Oh, wait, no, he makes it at the plus 30. Never mind. Yeah. So roll your D4.
Oh, yeah, it's sand loss.
Maybe.
So 22.
Ooh, all right. You're not sure if he's dead or not.
But he's out. I bet he's out now.
Definitely fucking out. Give me a first aid roll, Freddie, and hope that you make it, because, yeah, okay. Wow, he's in a coma, but he's not dead. Good enough, says Freddie.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to kick him again, Freddie? I'll give you a plus 30.
Can I also first aid him?
Sure.
Yes, I would like a second opinion.
Ooh, roll a d6. He's not going to wake up immediately because I'm assuming you don't want that to start the beating over again. Okay, you heal him for 4 damage instead of the normal d3. So, yeah, he's stabilized.
What are you doing? Okay. Don't heal the bad guy.
I'm going to check their work.
Okay, give me a first aid roll to diagnose.
Yeah,
the guy is super unconscious, but he won't die.
He's going to be out for a while, so we got plenty of time to get away. Let's get out of here.
Wait. What else is in the study?
Miscellaneous stuff like some leather-bound books that you don't give a shit about. He's got quill and ink and, just normal office-y stuff. Oil lamp. You could burn the fucking house down. You could burn it all down, Freddy. The leprechaun that lives in your brains telling you to burn, set fires and burn things.
I'm tempted.
Hmm.
I am tempted, but no.
You think we have a minute to case this place? See if there's anything else we might find useful.
I don't want to risk it.
There's a desk, right?
There's a what?
There's a desk, correct?
Yes. Desk, chairs.
Are there drawers in the desk?
Yes, of course.
I go through the drawers.
There's nothing that isn't normal office stuff. It appears that he's never written anything on a document for some reason. There's blank paper. There's unused pens.
While he does that, I'm gonna search the guy.
He doesn't really have anything useful on him.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
In a zone like this, there's not a lot of good looting does, honestly.
All right, let's just.
Usually.
Let's begin Operation Get the Fuck Out.
All right, everybody, give me the same stealth roll as last time.
Exit. Who's left?
Yes.
Wait, somebody has twine on them by now.
Yes.
Twine in your pocket. Let's tie him up.
Oh, you don't think he's
Well,
going to come around anytime soon?
He doesn't or does?
You don't think this guy's coming? If he comes around before reset, you'll be impressed.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I said I won't even worry about tying him up. He's in bad shape. So.
Okay.
He's taken the kicking of a lifetime. He nearly died from being beaten so much. And then he got healed and beaten some more. Okay, cool. Ninja. All right, let's see if the R2 can still do their massive ninja. Mr. Wallace is like, I'm over here, bitches! Yeah!
It's not a fumble, it's just a fail.
All right, so yeah, he manages to get caught. Other than that, P definitely escapes. P escapes so well that you can't find him for like an hour after getting out of here. But
I'm spending a hero point.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to reroll that.
Okay. I was going to say, this isn't a terribly difficult stealth roll.
No. It should be a relatively easy one.
It's lower is better, though, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
By half, yeah.
Yeah, half is great. You guys managed to escape the place. You've got the briefcase. And where do you go to?
All right, well, we need to go back to the car and then go to Old West. And we'll go to the hitching post.
You guys go to their glowing hitching post.
I touch it.
He disappears with the briefcase.
Yep, I go with him. I touch it as well.
Everybody is now clutching a non-glowing hitching post.
All right, you guys ready for this? All right, I will. Well, first of all, is the briefcase locked? I attempt to open it.
Not locked.
Nothing happens. Anything in it?
Nope, it's empty.
Okay, so, well, now we know that we need the briefcase from this zone and not the other one.
Well, you're already dressed for it.
Yes, so.
And you're still in the fucking. If you hurry. Well, if you had horses and were hurrying.
All right. Let's go get horses. Mr. Wallace, you can ride with me.
3 guys dressed in
I think I'm
ghillie
feeling
suits.
confident. I think I can do this.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
3 guys dressed in ghillie suits show up, and the guy goes, huh.
We're good at hunting.
Oh, all right.
In sneakers, perhaps.
Hmm.
He
It's
doesn't
Old
really
West.
understand. Hunting.
Yeah. Do you have any camouflage horses so we don't scare off our game?
Oh,
I'm kidding.
gosh.
I'm kidding.
I hadn't thought of that before. Right. He goes, you staying at the bed and breakfast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
He saddles up 3 horses for you, and he goes, there you go.
Thank you.
Now, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Does navigate plus 20 help?
Well, if there wasn't roads to where you're already going, and if you had a map, it'd be a big help. But as it is, you need to ride the horse. It's all it
Okay,
comes
I was
down.
hoping that would help, but that's okay.
No, you can definitely
I'll
find
be
where
fine.
you're not going to because the horse has a brain of its own that you don't like.
Hey, stop.
Oh, come on.
There he goes. All right. Freddy's horse just refuses to move. And what do you, now, Jeff's got his own
Marcus,
horse.
you
Let's see
don't
how
need
he does.
Marcus,
Okay.
you don't need to roll. It's a
He rides off in the direction you guys are wanting to go. You two are just sitting there and you can't get your horses to go
No,
anywhere.
Marcus doesn't need to roll. He's made it roll.
Oh, yeah, good point. Marcus rides away, leaving Freddy behind.
Why do I always pick the defective horse?
The horse just does the thing where it looks back at you and tries to bite you.
I pick a different horse.
The guy saddles up a different horse. The other two are just sitting there on their horses. Yeah, Marcus doesn't need to roll again because he's got 60 and he
Are
already
you
made his
kidding
roll.
me?
Yeah. And the guy goes,
All right.
maybe you should just ride with one of them because
Yep,
you suck.
thank you. I jump on the horse with P. Push.
All right. No problem. And you guys all ride off.
Before we ride off, I got a question for the guy that's selling us all this stuff. I guess. Do you have any apples?
Yeah, he gives you some apples.
Okay, great, thanks.
Yeah. You notice that he has a poster above the apple barrel and it says "Got apples?" ?
Excellent.
Cool.
All right.
Or sorry, hungry for apples. Hungry for apples, my bad. And you guys gallop off. You get close to the place, and now you're doing the exact same stealth roll into the exact same thing. Where fortunately you haven't kicked the shit out of that guy, but you do notice a major difference.
Oh.
What? Sorry, I'm hearing something over at Marcus's area. You okay, Marcus?
I'm fine.
I heard some weird noise from your speaker.
Just a distortion, no way.
Now, yeah, some distortion. Now, here's the big difference. All the guys in this are heavily armed.
Yeah, we know.
The ones in the other one weren't. Just to point out, they all got like pistols and rifles and shit.
Just a quick glance. Are they doing the same patrol patterns?
Yes. Take a card for remembering to ask. So, it's the same stealth roll, except now the stakes have been upped because if you fuck this up, you suspect that given how surly and mean they look, they may just shoot you.
Why did I press that button? Ignore that
Don't
button.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a couple things I want to do before we take off.
Oh, okay.
One, I want to get my Colt 45 out of the backpack and maybe put it underneath my ghillie suit if I can.
It's not easily accessible at all if it's under the ghillie suit. Because the
well,
ghillie
on top
suit's
of the
made of
ghillie suit,
netting
just
and
in
shit
case
like
you
that.
get-
It'll catch on to lots of things.
I'll just carry mine in my hand.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same. That'd be easier that way. I'll just carry it.
Okay, that's
Once
it.
we-
Freddy's looking nervous.
That makes noise, just so you know.
Yeah, but just in case. And another thing I do, since
Carry
before we
it.
leave, I take the apples. I pull out the shiv that I got from the guy back at the construction site. I use that. I cut the apples in half, and I give each of the horses 2 apple halves.
Give me an animal handling horse. You're at a plus 10% because all horses like apples to some extent. If you fumble, you accidentally give them the shiv pointy end first instead of the apple. Just give me a fumble. That's all. Apple in one hand, shiv in the other. I fucked it up.
Would this be
again.
considered a write-in skill?
No, animal handling horses on the sheet, but
Oh,
it
it's on the
says
list. Here it is.
animal
Okay.
handling. It has a blank. You'd write in horse after it.
Technically, it's a write-in skill.
Oh, is it?
Well,
What?
Oh, it's because you write in what animal you want.
Oh, good
You
point. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If he wants to use his write-in skill plus 20, I'm good with that. If he has that
That's what
card.
I got it for. All right.
Now, remember, don't give them the pointy end of the shiv or they may scream and draw attention.
You could have used that on your write-in skill, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't need to. I already have a check in it.
Not to.
Roll, Jeff. Not even
no.
at the plus 30% you had for having apples and a plus 20 writing skill, do these horses
Still
like
didn't beat.
you. They all fucking hate you. They're trying to bite your hands and shit and your fingers and stuff. Yeah, you're pretty convinced that you gotta shiv them all.
All right, once we get up there, obviously he's gonna be there. We need to rush him and shut him up. The same as before. No screwing around this time.
Well, you notice that they're not going to be as good at grappling because they've got a pistol in one hand. Grappling is best with two hands.
Well, I have one hand.
Just put the pistol down. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I could have dropped the pistol.
Well, then it'll go ka-thunk because it's a big fucking gun.
Oh,
Not if I set it on the desk because I'm rushing the guy.
Setting something down carefully is an action, just like pulling the trigger this far is an action. So I'm just saying it'll take extra time.
If we're in a position to be using those things, we shouldn't be in that position.
You're pretty convinced with the amount of firepower they got, if you need to use your pistols, then you're probably going to get shot a lot.
All right, I'll put it away then.
Yeah, Frey did come up with a good point there.
Also functions as a cudgel.
You could, although your grappling skill seems mighty indeed. On the other hand, if he grapples and you begin beating him with your cudgel, that's fine as well.
Yes, my unarmed, my grapple, my club skill, it is all the same.
Yep, so are mine.
Okay, so we got a grappler and a clubber and a hook boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you guys, everybody give me, and again, it still lowers better, just so you know, you're trying to get it pretty low, as you've been doing in the past, but you're still at your plus 20 due to ghillie suits and shit, even though you do smell a bit like a nervous horse. So, everybody give me your rolls. Good luck. Stealthing. P immediately decides to fucking try to get caught. He didn't get caught yet, but he's definitely alerted people that something's up and they're starting to look and alter their pattern and shit. That will make it.
Don't we have a huge bonus to our stealth?
Plus 20. But you're trying to get it at half plus 20 is what your number's actually going for not alerting anybody. At this rate, if you make it, but not by half at the plus 20, you've alerted them that something's up and they're altering their pattern, and they'll make getting out harder. Unless you want to spend a card or reroll or hero point or something like that. The R2 did just fine.
So I have one more roll I need to make to get in there?
No. Although all that making the roll that badly did is making getting out harder.
Oh, we have a way out. That's easy.
Okay. You guys head on in, creep up the stairs, and you're standing in front of the door, and Freddy looks at you, and he reaches out with his one remaining his hand,
and we open the door and rush the guy.
Right, he's still sitting there at the desk, and he looks up, the briefcase is there, fortunately, and he goes, and now we go into combat rounds because it matters. This is only standard combat. It's one old dude. If you can't take him out, then it's not good. Fortunately, heroes are first, villains are second, and cannot use magic. Shooting a pistol gangsta style, giving yourself half your normal chance to hit, is approved. Okay, so
is it a black guy or what?
Yeah, Jeff, what do you do?
Grapple.
Now, are you trying to get the hand over the mouth or just grab him in general?
Yep.
Give me a grapple roll at half. At half, and you've got your hand over his mouth as he's like,
just like that.
Oh yeah, just like that. And P, what do you do? And look, you're not pushing him out the window. P, what do you do? Cool. And go ahead and roll. Oh, you got martial arts club as well. Fine. That boosts you up to a D8 damage because you're using a fucking Colt 45, which I'd just give a D6 damage to because that's 2.2 kilos of fuck you.
So D8?
Yeah, with your club martial arts, you attempt to give him a little tap. And a fucking mighty. It just shows a tooth go. It goes. Whoa. Freddy, what do you do?
Do I notice his gun on him?
Yes.
Okay. I will attempt to go and grapple him so that he can't get his weapon.
Give me a grapple at half as you restrain his hands. Where's your hand? Well, you restrain his right hand, hoping he's a righty, because or you could try to put your hook through his other arm or something. But
I made it by half.
all right, cool. Unless he wants to draw southpaw, he's fucked. For his round, he attempts to use his massive strength to throw you all off. He doesn't have massive strength. He goes, he rides seductively in your arms, Jeff. It doesn't fucking move you, though. Next round. Heroes are first and get a bump to their damage. Nothing good's approved this round. Jeff, do you wish to just keep holding him? Or something else?
I will keep a hold of him because I've got him by the mouth.
You've got him in the perfect hold right now. If you've got one arm around his torso, you got one on his mouth.
Yep, I'll be perfectly fine keeping that while they grab the briefcase and get ready to get us out of here. So.
No problem. What are you going to do, Pete?
I grab his weapon.
Give me a grapple roll at half as he's struggling around, and Freddy's in there also, and there's all these hands and stuff. Okay. You didn't quite get his weapon. You're fighting around there, and there's a lot of confusion. Freddy, what are you going to do?
Just clock him in the head.
With your hook?
Yeah.
All right. Roll D. If you make it, it'll be. No, it's not really unarmed. You're using your hook.
Clubs?
Yeah, okay. I'd let it go with the club. You're not using the pointy bit, but sure. Go ahead.
The bonus is because he's like sitting and grappled.
He's helpless. Actually, he's kind of helpless. So, yeah, you'll have many bonuses. Let's try to roll that unarmed first. Clubs. Right.
Plus 30, I made. No,
you fucking fail even at plus 30. And unfortunately, you're going to end up clubbing Jeff into the ground. Because he's like looking at you with confusion as you do a D4, D6.
No, I'll finish your point.
What? Oh. I was going to keep counting up and see how ridiculously high I could get on that. Roll 20d8 on Jeff. All right, cool. Yes, you managed him. So normally it's D4. Do you have club martial arts?
No, I'm not going to roll that.
Okay, and you get a bump on damage. That's D6, and he's helpless. D8, D10.
Okay. Cool.
How much total damage is that? That's 11?
11.
He is barely awake. For his round, he attempts to wriggle free of all you molesting people. He rides around helplessly, trapped in his fucking office chair, not able to make any noise or do anything useful. We got the next round.
Which doesn't bleed a lot.
He is bleeding like a bitch. Bad guys are first. Maneuvers approved. He attempts to once again get out. He fucking wriggles free and is crawling out under his desk. And Jeff's like, wow, how did he do that? And amazing, you think. Jeff, you're first. What are you going to do? You'd have to leap across the desk in order to get him, or you could do something different.
I literally do a standing broad jump and leap over the desk and catch him. And to help, I have super jump. So I will super jump over the desk.
All right. Go ahead and give me a jump roll for the accuracy, and I'll just have you land on his fucking back with that card. Assuming you make your... Nope, you land in front of him like, ha-ha, you're going nowhere. Ha-ha-ha. It looks like it's going to be up to you because this guy's going to start screaming soon. What are you going to do, P?
Yep.
P, it's all you. What do you do?
Can I clock his head with my pistol?
If you don't mind throwing it at him, it should hit him. You just got to throw it because you're not quite close enough to fuck. He's on the other side of the desk, but if you miss, You're probably going to hit Jeff, but he's tough. He can take it. So if you can make a throw roll, you should be able to hit him. And he looks so fucked up, you're thinking if you can barely manage to hit him at all, then he's probably done for.
So stepping forward to get around the desk wouldn't work. I wouldn't get in there in time to make it.
You're thinking not with all the confusion and stuff going on and him going, and Freddy going, and yeah. There'd be a maneuver roll though, and maneuver is approved, and then you'd be right there next to him.
What would that be? Would that be sprint?
Maneuver. Dex / maneuver / dodge.
Okay, I want to do that then.
Okay, but if he goes first, then he'll definitely be screaming his head off. Okay, you get a card. Freddy, it's up to you to stop this madness.
I have a move plus 5 meters.
I thought I got a blow in on him with that.
No. Maneuver's the whole deal. Freddy, even if you get the move, well, okay, yeah, I see move plus 5 meters. Yeah, okay.
Around the table completely.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you imagine you take your 15. Freddy go, and he casually just fucking.
And then I attempt to just bash his face in with my foot.
All right, give me a kick roll as you go over and kick him with your fucking fancy move plus 5. Oh my God, yes. Here comes the fumble card.
No fumble.
What?
No.
Dude, I want you to try to kick both of your teammates in the face doing a backflip.
All right, what the bonus was on the floor, I hit him. His dog was on the floor.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to roll damage or is it just out?
I'm curious as to damage.
It's only going to be a potentially a D6.
Yes, but given they...
Hold on. Let me roll the actual unarmed roll, sorry. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And a D6. 3?
Okay, he goes unconscious.
Right. I go grab the briefcase.
Cool.
And I begin focusing on the trump of the stables.
All right, give me a lock roll.
Somebody's got the briefcase, right?
Freddy's got it in one hand, and in his other hand, he's trying to dig out a trump with a hook right now.
Oh no, I have the briefcase on the hook.
He's got the briefcase on the hook, and he's madly digging through his trumps and trying to get the right one with one hand. 2 hands is definitely better, he's thinking.
There we go there.
You guys notice it took him longer to dig out the trump one-handed from his case without spilling the other trumps than it did to actually open the trump gate to get you guys out, because he can open it faster than you guys can open them, because it took him like 30 seconds or so, but it also took him about 40 seconds to get the right trump out of the fucking case. So he looks really pissed about that too. So you guys are now at the stables with the briefcase. Freddy makes some sighing noises at you.
I take a bite out of my apple.
Hungry for apples?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go up to the.
Anybody want one?
I'm good.
Shows the horse is getting old and fucking eventually.
I would like to, before we go to the furry Burlington, I would like to go and get my armor back, because I don't know what's over there. So why don't we go to the bed and breakfast? I'll take the briefcase out, so it's out of the loop now, so it doesn't disappear. I'll then go to get my armor. I'll come back to you, Mr. Wallace. Then we'll open the briefcase and see what happens. Sound good?
All right.
Okay. We do that, Logan.
Freddy, I gave you an extra card for remembering to get the briefcase out of the loop so you didn't have to fucking do this all over again at the future time. Because, that's a way of saying, and fuck you, haha, do it again. Oh, God, it just shows that same guy getting beat up. Eventually, the players have gotten burned out on beating him up, so they're just like, what do you want to do after this? I don't know, go bowling? All right. This old guy's like, oh, jeez. So, yeah. Anyway.
Golden Knuckle
Yep.
I'll go there.
You made your
grab
luck
my
roll.
armor.
Great. You get your armor. You come back. Right. The briefcase bearing cow guy comes back, and you guys are all together in a room. The lady's like, dinner time.
Just a minute. All right. Is the briefcase open?
Are you asking if it's locked?
Yes. Is it locked?
Yes. It has a 4-digit combination on each side. All the digits are between 1 and 9.
I play my pick one lock card and just do it.
One of the sides is now open. The numbers on that opened it was 1, 2, 3, 4.
So there's another side now as well?
Yeah, there's always 2 sides on a briefcase.
Okay. I will attempt to.
What
pick the lock.
combination would... Oh, you're going to just go straight
Well,
to picking it?
I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 on that one as well.
And that side is now open.
I was going to say it's either 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side, or it's 5, 6, 7, 8. It's one of the two.
Yeah. Right, you open it. This is not a really mind-bending fucking briefcase lock to get into. You open it up, and there's this golden glow that comes out and illuminates your faces from beneath as you look into the golden swirling vortex within the briefcase.
Marcellus Winston's briefcase.
Yes, take a card. That is correct.
All right.
Unfortunately, your instructions seem to have petered out right before this, so you're not really sure what's going on.
I will.
Who's holding the briefcase, by the way?
Yes, I am.
All right, you've got your hook on it.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do? I need specifically, what do you do?
I'll attempt to. One of you should walk through the vortex.
He points at a briefcase that's like a normal, say, walk through this, and you're like,
Which one of us should go? I mean, does it matter?
I don't know. Since I have a trump of you, if you go first, I can call you and you can bring us to you.
Okay.
Why don't you put your hand in and see what happens?
No, that's your job. If I'm going,
All right, fine.
I'm going all in. So
Fine. Hold the briefcase then.
you're gonna say that, or you're gonna say, "I'll go in." That's not a problem. I'm not just gonna put my hand in, though. I'm going all in.
What? I don't know how you're gonna go all in though.
it's a briefcase. It's not that big.
Yeah.
It's a normal size. It's not.
Yeah, it's a square. I'm going to have him put it on the floor,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to basically step on it and just drop into it.
Okay.
Yeah. So now, are you maintaining hold of the briefcase, like laying on the floor while he's doing this, or do you want to just set it on the floor and back away? What are you
Sit
doing
on the floor, back away.
What?
I'll just set it down and back away.
All right. He
And
steps on it and disappears.
Oh.
He didn't get sucked into it or anything. He just stepped on it and disappeared.
I attempt to trump call him.
Open up the Trump message.
You get a Trump call. You're in the same room. They're not. Where are they? You don't know. The decor is very different here, though. It's like a lot of garish, brightly colored stuff.
Okay. Well, I will. When I see his face and I know it's him, I'll pull him through.
Okay.
I'll take the briefcase. I'll close it. Take it with me.
All right. You do so, and you get so.
Me and Push. We'll go.
Great. You grab him as he's just standing there going. You grab him and then get both pulled through. He's like, ah. Okay. You guys are in the bed and breakfast in the room still.
Okay, well, gentlemen, this is where my knowledge peters out, as I don't know much more other than there's a bunch of furry people here. So let's go explore a little bit.
All right.
Cool. You're in the room in the bed and breakfast.
Do you want to carry the briefcase, or do you want to put it in my backpack?
Let's put it in your backpack for now.
Okay. I figure that way it won't be noticeable.
Okay.
I guess we can get out of our Gwilly suits now too, huh?
Well, I already got out. I'm in my armor, so yeah. Okay.
Who knows? We might need to steal a briefcase in this place too.
Yeah, we'll come back here and get our Gwilly suits. So.
Okay.
All right, we go. Is the smoky grandfather clock outside in the corridor?
Yes. You guys go out and look at the smoky grandfather clock, and yeah, it's exactly the same.
Anything? No, nothing different.
No, pretty much. You can hear dinner from downstairs.
Coming right up. Go down. Go downstairs.
You go downstairs and you see two people dressed as like kind of Care Bear type furries. Who one of them goes ah when she sees you, and she like faints, and the guy goes, "What are you doing dressed like that? Get out! Get out! You're obscene!"
I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh! Oh, wake up, honey! He says to her.
I rushed back upstairs.
All right, back to the Gwilly suits.
I look in the closet for clothes.
You find in each of the wardrobes is a different kind of generic furry suit. You know, like there's a skunk and there's a squirrel and you're a badger.
Nice.
All right, who gets the skunk? Who gets the squirrel? Who gets the badger?
I get the badger.
I'll be Pepe.
Okay.
Well,
I guess I get the squirrel.
Yeah. You
I hope
guys
there's no dog out there.
keep note of which animal of furry suit is your default. As the Burlington gets a little stranger for you.
I'm wearing my cow helmet over the badger suit.
Fine? Yeah, your suit, actually, you've got your armor kind of strapped over your suit as well, as best you can, but it's definitely awkward as fuck.
Okay.
So I'm dressed in a squirrel suit, wearing a derby with a overcoat, a trench coat.
That actually kind of works for you.
Yeah.
But you're a detective.
A detective squirrel.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing skunk, and I guess I still have my trench coat, so I'll wear that. And,
You look like a pervert who stalks people and flashes them. You're thinking, you're like, this is not... If you had a jaunty hat, it might be better. But you could be like a perverted Pepe Le Pew and like bound after somebody.
Perfect. I'll be a flasher.
Okay. No problem. You guys head downstairs. The guy's like, I can't believe you did that to my wife. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. What kind of person are you?
I'm Freddy.
He says, as yet somebody else hates Freddy. You guys, guess what night it is?
Friday.
It's meatloaf night. Yay! You guys are eating meatloaf and stuff. And the weird thing is that they are definitely like furry suits, because when they're eating, they both just kind of open their mouths and leave them open. You can tell there's humans inside, but they're definitely wearing furry suits. And then they close their mouths after they're done eating and dab at the corners of them and stuff. And it's some weird shit here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you other two, you seem like decent, upstanding lads, he says, ignoring the pervert of the group.
Which pervert does that mean?
Perverted Freddy, who comes downstairs completely fucking naked as far as the reaction he got. He says, do you bowl?
Not professionally.
Well, are you on the? Do you have a bowling league?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, great. Well, it's Friday nights are league night, he says.
Mm-hmm.
Again with the fucking bowling, thanks, P. It's the sport of hit kings.
We may check that out. We haven't decided yet.
All right. Well, enjoy.
Oh, I forgot something upstairs in my room. Just a moment.
He
Go
watches
upstairs.
you suspiciously. His wife is in their bedroom laying down having hysterics.
I go up to my bedroom and I cast a spell.
Booga, 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 you hear from the bedroom.
What's my, is it still times 3?
Uh-huh.
Times 3. What the hell is my spell? Ah, there it is. I attempt to cast 4 rules on this place. I try again.
Booga, booga, booga! You hear him continuing this. You hear him screaming and thrashing around like he is doing the wildest masturbation you've ever heard in your life.
Okay, now I do 4 rules.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Ah,
Also 4 rules.
same exact thing as Burlington.
Exactly.
Here, I'll just read it again.
1950s?
No, actually,
I-
good point. Good point. Take a card. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. I was going to ask what the decor is like because it's got to be different.
It's definitely more modern. Hold on a minute. Let me find the rules here. There it is. Okay, modern tech on back is unlimited. Forward is ×4. Magic ×3 calls agents.
Modern, so 2020.
Yeah, ish.
And it calls agents.
Magic does.
Magic does, tech doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's the same, but 2020. Okay. Cool. I got that downstairs. Ugh. I had to take a giant shit. Sorry about that.
The guy just like, you are uncouth in every way imaginable. This is why you will never get into a good scriff pile.
Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, mushroom.
He just glares at you for a while.
I won't help. Singing that song along the way.
He dramatically exits, leaving you two sitting there at the dinner table.
All right, let's go see what this place looks like.
Well,
and go.
It's early evening. The stores are closing because it's early evening.
Is my car still there?
No, it's a modern day convertible. Give me an amazing luck roll, Freddie, and some asshole is still leaving the keys in their car.
Only by half.
Yeah, sure, why not? And you steal yet another new car. You do notice that furries are wandering around and made bright and garish colors and stuff. They're not made to look like they're trying to become the animal, but they're definitely going for furries. Freddie immediately backs into another car and sets off its burglar alarm.
Oh, sorry, not used to these. Gear shift. Let me try again.
And he pulls forward instead.
Alright.
Come on, give me another fucking fail as you slowly widen out a place to pull out. Okay.
I made it.
Congratulations, right. Yeah, you guys get in the car and go cruising, essentially, without going into shops and stuff, which are closing. It looks like everybody here is a fucking furry. Everybody. And I don't know where you're wanting to go. There may or may not be other changes in other places.
Yeah, no. Are all the stores in Main Street the same?
Let's see.
As
The
much
changes.
as-
The changes include. Oh, sorry. All the vehicles here are dune buggies. My bad. There's no convertibles. They're all dune buggies for some
So
reason.
it has no top, so that's fine.
No top. A&W has become a sock hop.
What?
Sock hop?
What is that?
It's like a dancing thing
Oh, alright.
where you wear socks instead of shoes.
Okay.
Do you want to cruise around the streets?
Yeah, sure.
East or west?
Yeah, it's Friday night. Let's cruise the strip.
Let's go west.
West, you discover that off of Main Street, where the dance hall normally was, or it's still there, but there's a lot of posters that say they're having the Battle of the Bands.
Okay.
The cemetery looks exactly the same. It's all creepy and shit. Although the gravestones have fresh flowers and stuff on them. This is just the cruising by thing. I'm not giving a lot of details.
Yeah.
Eventually, you come to a turnaround area and go back. Cruise through town again. East Main Street. Let's see. At the Roadhouse, you can hear Cotton Eye Joe being played. And one real weird thing when you go down driving through the rich people's homes. One of the homes is not like the others. One of the homes does not fucking belong. Okay. Here's what the home that definitely stands out looks like. And instead of the Pinto parked in front of it, should be a dune buggy.
Okay.
That's not a Pinto, that's a Gremlin.
My bad. Take card. Gremlin.
That weird, spooky skull fortress thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Different.
definitely does. Yeah.
Thought I'd point that one out.
Okay.
Other stuff as you continue cruising around looking at things like, the fuck is going on here?
Go eat your food. Go eat your food.
I'm getting weird. I'm getting weird. I'm getting weird distortion from Marcus.
Yeah, for some reason.
And I can hear myself. Yeah.
Oh,
I was talking to my cat for a minute, and my voice was I turned away. So maybe
I can still hear myself very badly.
yeah.
Are you saying that I'm giving an echo?
We can
Bad.
hear ourselves when we talk.
Wait. Let me check now. Check.
He's muted himself.
Oh, that'd be why I can't hear it. Hey.
Yeah.
Check roll 20 and see if that is making the sounds.
Oh, good
That's
call.
what happened to me the
No, it's not that. It's
other day. Okay.
yeah, the echo's gone.
Yeah, when you're muted, it's definitely gone.
Yeah.
That seems to be the.
Oh,
Well, I was gonna say you could try unmuting your. Oh, you got the. Good job on getting a headset. I was gonna say you could try unmuting yourself and see if it's calmed down now, because it may have calmed down. If it didn't,
May
you
have fixed
got a
itself,
headset.
Oh, it's going to take me a while to get these going anyway.
Test,
Oh,
test.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Just
That's fine.
Cool.
It's fine now.
Other than that, as far as big changes go, you don't find anything else big at this time.
There is. Well, I think we have just enough time to do one more fun little thing. I
All
turn
right.
to the others and say, "Do you fancy fighting a bear?"
Squeeze me?
The look on Jeff's face.
So, up near Lover's Lane, there's a stream that goes down into a cave. And in the cave, we have discovered in both the 1950s and Old West zones a weird technological device that we believe is a water chip. If you've played any of the Fallout games, it looks exactly like one of those. And I'm curious to see if there's one here as well, or not. But there's a bear inside the cave guarding it. So we need to kill it or something.
I like the looks the others are giving you, like, bear, huh? I mean, can you imagine somebody asking you this in real life? Hey, you want to fight a bear?
I mean, to be honest, I could probably kill it myself, but yeah, it'd be more fun with you guys. Plus, you get to use those damn pistols you've been carrying around this whole time.
I haven't gotten to shoot anything yet.
Right. I take them up to the cave building.
Okay, I'm going to need an additional driving roll for the bad bit of ground. He drives back past the roadhouse.
Yeah, but half there we are.
I love these. Yeah. Up on Lover's Lane, it looks like there's a lot of dogging, but without the dogs. Unless the dogs are furries. You do see some guy walking a dog, but it's a furry. It's a guy in a dog costume, and he's like stopped and he's watching other furries fucking in their car and tutting gently, while his dog is like trying to see. And
I should bring Kenley to this place.
And Freddy parks nearby, and then as you guys get out and takes you off over to a cave. I will show you the picture of the cave. You guys want to fight a bear? Yeah, okay. I got me a gun. Let's go. I'm American. Let's go shoot a bear. Okay. I kill bears and shit. Is it endangered? It's extra points if it's endangered. Yeah, okay.
It's about to be.
Take a card. That's awesome.
It's about to be.
And it's a cave with water flowing out of it. There's no convenient, easy path for everybody to like walk three abreast. It's kind of like pick your marching order so that one person can get eaten by the bear, the second person can accidentally shoot the first person who's getting eaten by the bear, and the third person might be able to make it out. But the stream runs all the way from this cave over to the dogging area and then goes off of like a 20-meter waterfall. Now, just to give you fair knowledge, the stream is literally shallow enough you could put one foot on either side of it or even stand in the middle of it, but it looks very slippery, and you're thinking if somebody is very unlucky, it's possible for them to very slowly get swept down along this thing. It may take a couple minutes to reach the cliff, maybe 5-10 minutes, and then eventually they'll tumble off the cliff. I mean, but you'd have to be super unlucky for that kind of thing to happen, or just wildly incompetent.
I draw my sword out of my extra-dimensional pocket.
Give me the willpower. Oh, you did. Shing! I like to kill bears with swords.
I got three things I want to do here.
Oh.
One, I will get my sword out of my backpack. Along with my number two will be getting the Colt 45 out of my backpack.
You two-fisting it. You feel so manly.
And number three is
I'm dressed as a fucking furry.
I'm going to get rid of this card now because it's affecting a skill, but it won't affect this at all. But I have cram course, so I'm going to spend a hero point.
I'll move you to the card spending page. There you go.
Oh, Marcus.
Yeah.
He hasn't pulled a pistol out yet, which you find
you
very
may want
impressive.
to that card you have to have an NPC draw 4 cards. If you play that, choose an NPC, a nice NPC. Then the bad NPC will discard their cards and make Logan very unhappy.
No.
So for this Trump stuff, painting is going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, with the cram course, if you read it, may add 10% to any of their skills which are at base, aka learn. A skill which improves.
My art is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's a perfect skill to play it on.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Go for it. So, yeah, if you don't want the bad guy to have cards, then you can...
I would suggest maybe using it. Pick an NPC you want, and they'll have cards.
Yeah.
Because it's almost end of adventure anyway, so good to have some more friendly NPCs draw cards.